Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Campus Rewind. I'm your host, Megan Dunn. To begin, let's catch up on everything that's been going on around campus. The college and ABC News came together to host the Charleston mayor debate that happened Wednesday, the 14th. Topics covered included education, town relations, and leadership style. The college has been awarded a $10,000 grant from Transformation Youth Recovery to help students recover from substance use addiction and other addictive behaviors. Recently in South Carolina, as well as in Charleston, flooding has posed a major issue and even posed a threat for people in the area. Reporter Sarah Catherine Swinford has the story.
I'm Sarah Catherine reporting here from Charleston, South Carolina, a part of the Low Country that has been directly affected by the tropical storm pushed ashore by Hurricane Joaquin. Massive flooding has occurred throughout South Carolina, especially in places like Charleston and Columbia. Evidence can be found no less than 10 minutes away at the Charleston Harbor, where places like Battery Park were fully submerged underwater no less than 2 weekends ago. The standing water and debris are only a minor part of the major destruction that has occurred throughout South Carolina 2 weeks ago. Flooding has posed a huge issue in Charleston's history and continues to pose a threat to Charleston's future. We asked a couple Charleston locals what their opinions are of the flooding and what they think that can be done to prevent future damages to our city.
Personally, I don't think that the city's built that well to withstand flooding. I know a lot of areas, like I live up on Morris, and Morris gets really flooded.
I think that Charleston, since it is in the Low Country, they're kind of used to the flooding and they know more of what to expect and how to deal with it, and the people here are used to it too.
Hurricane Hugo was thought to be the most massive destruction that South Carolina would have ever seen due to flooding. However, some believe that Hurricane Joaquin might be changing the story.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't belittle the damage that this place received during Hurricane Hugo, because that was substantial. I mean, a lot of trees came down. There were power lines down. People were without power for weeks in some cases. There was a lot of flooding, but the real difference between what we saw with Hurricane Joaquin and Hurricane Hugo was that was storm surge. That is seawater coming in, being blown in by the extreme weather of the hurricane. We also had a lot of wind damage as well. We didn't see that so much with Joaquin. Joaquin was just torrential, inundation of rain, and so flooding was a consequence of that. But that is mostly freshwater. I'm not sure that we had the problem with an overflow of some of our sewage treatment facilities during Hugo. I'm not sure that happened, but it's definitely happening, or has happened since Joaquin.
This has been Sarah Catherine Swinford reporting for CisternYard Video.
The college has announced that they will be using all designated storm days to make up for classes missed during the time of the flood. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some upcoming events happening around campus. Todrick Hall will be stopping by Satilli Theater October 29th at 7 p.m. Admission is free to the general public and CFC students. For more information, be sure to check out studentlife.cfc.edu. The James Allen Connector Run is happening October 24th at Cannon Park. The race benefits all CFC students with disabilities. To receive a discount on the race, be sure to use the code CFC15 upon registration. Zeta Tau Alpha is hosting their first ever 5K, the Think Pink 5K, happening at James Island County Park November 14th. The race benefits the Zeta Foundation, which promotes breast cancer awareness. Registration for the event is $40 and includes a free t-shirt. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some recent sports updates. Both volleyball and men's soccer will be staying in the Low Country this weekend. Volleyball will be taking on James Madison in TD Arena at 7 p.m., while men's soccer will be taking on Hofstra at Patriots Point at 7 p.m. Women's soccer hopes to bounce back after a recent loss against Elon in their next game against Towson. Before we end, let's take a look at our new segment, Campus Buzz.
This is Campus Buzz, Campus Rewind's newest segment where we go around and ask questions of the week. This week's question is, what do you not want to be doing over fall break?
What would I not want to do for fall break? Work. I do not want to work.
Probably more research for some of my classes, more papers.
Go somewhere cold.
Same. I don't like cold.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech, I wouldn't want to go to Virginia Tech.
Yeah. I would not want it to rain all of fall break like it did a couple of weekends ago, and I would not want any more water to come into my house because that was pretty awful.
Go home and mope. I mean, honestly, I just want to go home and be a sad sack.
That's all we have for this week, but thank you so much for tuning in. As always, be sure to leave your comments in the comments section below, and be sure to subscribe to CisternYard Video to stay updated on everything that's going on around campus. For Campus Rewind, I'm Megan Dunn.